Howdy folks, how's it going? I'm here in Jasper National Park, Canada at a absolutely stunning viewpoint, as you can see. So I thought this would be a good place to give just a very quick little overview of Jasper National Park. I'm about a 20-minute hike from where I'm living and working at a resort that is just outside of the town of Jasper there. So pretty cool to just be able to do a quick little hike and then get this spectacular view here. So I'm basically right in the center of Jasper National Park. Jasper National Park is in Alberta in the Canadian Rockies on the British Columbia border. So British Columbia is just over those mountains there, just a like 30-40 minute drive that way. And then the border, the southern border of Jasper National Park borders Banff National Park, which is other side of those little peaks, or not little, those peaks out in the distance there that are kind of lit up a little bit. So there's this highway that heads east going towards Edmonton, and then west into BC, and then there's another highway that heads south there going down to Banff, and then that heads for Calgary. Edmonton is about a 4-hour drive that way. Calgary is about a 4 to 5 hour drive south that way. Down here you can just barely see the actual town of Jasper, which is right in the middle of the national park. You can see there the train tracks in a straight line there. Let's see, right there. And then just to the right of it, the town of Jasper is all to the right of the train tracks there. And then here we have the Athabasca River, which is flowing north, and it flows into the Arctic Ocean. So on the border of Banff and Jasper National Parks, that highway that heads south from here starts going uphill, and it gets to a high pass, and at that spot there is a huge series of glaciers, a ice field called Columbia Ice Field, which is right on the border of Banff and Jasper National Parks. And then you go over the pass and then you head down and then you're into Banff National Park. So the Columbia Ice Field is the headwaters for the Columbia River, which makes the border between Oregon and Washington states in the US. And I lived in Portland for 6 years and never knew that the headwaters for the Columbia River there, the Columbia River goes right by Portland. I never knew that the headwaters was up here in Canada. So pretty cool. And then there's a couple of lakes here. I know one is Lake Beauvert, and I forget what the other one is offhand. You can see there's a little bridge down there that goes over the Athabasca River and then heads for those two lakes. And then that road continues up that canyon there, and there are two huge lakes up there. First you get to Medicine Lake, and then you get to Moline Lake. And Medicine Lake is unique in that the reason it is called Medicine Lake is because it was considered a sort of magical, medicinally positive, just kind of a good vibes lake, because it had a mysterious phenomenon, which is that the level of the lake rises and falls. And the reason is because of an underground river, pardon the train noise there, an underground river near the lake that flows under this mountain here, and then I believe ends up in the Athabasca River there somehow. So in the spring, when it's higher water flowage, then that fills up the lake, and then throughout the summer and then into the fall, as the water levels of the river drops, then it starts flowing more into the underground river, and so it doesn't fill up the lake as much. And so if you go there in like September or October, then there will basically just be a river going through the middle of the lake rather than being full up there. And then straight ahead here is Mount Edith Cavell, right there. And then the ski resort Marmot Basin is back up behind here. That's about a 30 to 40 minute drive away. So yeah, this gives you a good general idea of Jasper National Park. As you can see, it's a really awesome spot here, and you know, the park just stretches in every direction. So there's tons of hiking, backpacking, more glaciers. There's tons of wildlife. Bears, elk, moose, bighorn sheep, mountain goats, wolves, foxes, coyotes, and usual squirrels and whatnot. So pretty nice spot here. All right, take care.